Morning. I am so happy to see all of you today, and welcome to the Library of Congress. I'm Leanne Potter, and I work here at the library. I work in our Office of Learning and Innovation, and it is my job to officially welcome you to the library and to also introduce our very special guests today. And before I do that, I want to ask you guys some questions that I need you. When I ask you a question, I'll ask you to raise your hands if, okay? So let's practice. Raise your hands if you can raise your hand. Okay, perfect. You guys are good at this. Okay, all right, here we go. So raise your hands if you like to read. Raise your hand if you like to write. Raise your hand if you like to draw. Okay. Raise your hand if you like to sing. You guys are likable. This is excellent. Raise your hand if you like to travel. You like to go places. How many of you like to visit with people? You just like to chit-chat and talk to people and make new friends. Okay. Really? I have a feeling you do. I just haven't lied. Even though your hand's not up, I think you do. And finally, raise your hand. This is a really important one. Raise your hand if, now you guys don't even know what I'm going to say yet. You have to hands down. All right, raise your hands if you like to speak German. Okay, that is not what I was expecting. Okay, now let's try this again. How many of you know words in German? Wow, seriously? Okay, what word do you know in German? Are you playing with me? Okay, see, what I was hoping was that none of you would raise your hands. And then I could teach you a couple of words. And then I could ask you the question again. Can we try it that way? Yeah. Okay, so let's do it. That's for real. Raise your hands if right now you like to speak German. Okay, we're going to keep playing this. So we're going to learn a little German, okay? Okay, you guys can read some words, right? And I know you guys are the perfect age because you're getting to learn how to read words. And so I put some words up here. I'm going to take this down just for a second. Okay. Do you guys know this word? No. You want to try to pronounce it with me? Yeah. Okay, it's right? Because you know the H sound. O. And together it's hello. You guys know that word, right? Okay, now, what's weird about this? Check this out. Okay, do you see any differences between these two words? Yes. Yeah, you see the difference. You see that there's an E here and there's an A here, right? Yeah. So we're going to pronounce this word, okay? O. Hello. Does it sound kind of like the same? Yeah. So this is hello, and that's English. And this is hello. And it's German. How about that? Did you know you knew German? Isn't that great? So you can do this with your families later today. I know German. You do now. Okay, here we go. We're going to do another one. You ready? You ready for one more? Yeah. Okay, one more. Okay, this one's a little harder. Okay, it's welcome. You guys know the word welcome, right? Because when you first got here, I said, welcome to the Library of Congress. And here we go. Right? Because it's a little different. There's an E here, and there's an extra L, and instead of a C, it's a K, and it's a little weird, but phonetically, which means how it sounds, welcome. Right? It's sort of a willkommen, but we won't mess it up. But it's close, right? Isn't that neat? And one more. When you get up in the morning, does anybody say good morning to you? Yes. Okay, and that's what this is in English. It's good morning. And in German, it's guten Morgen. So if somebody said to you, guten Morgen, and it was like when you just got up, would you think they were saying good morning? Of course you would. So, you guys actually, now I can ask you the question. How many of you like to speak German? Fabulous. Okay, So I asked you if you like to read, and you said yes. I asked you if you like to write, and you said yes. I asked you if you like to draw, and you said yes. I asked you if you like to travel and to visit and to speak German, and you all said yes. So do you know what?
Yes.
You have a lot in common with our presenters today, because they like to read and write and draw and sing. I missed that just then. And I'm going to introduce you first to my colleague David, who works in the Library of Congress just like me, only he works in a different division at the library. The division that he works in works primarily with books and information all about the continent of Europe, which is where Germany is located, which is where people speak German. So I'm going to introduce David by reading to you a little bit about him. And when you hear me say something about him that reminds you of my introduction just now, you can raise your hand, okay? So David works here at the Library of Congress, mostly with materials from Germany or in German. He's also an opera singer. How many of you like to sing? All right. And has been with the Washington National Opera for many years, mostly in the chorus, but occasionally in smaller roles there and in other local companies. Right now, he is in the Washington National Opera's production of The Magic Flute, with sets and costumes designed by Maurice Sendak. Have you ever read the book Where the Wild Things Are? Yeah, I bet you have. So Maurice Sendak is responsible for that book. And he's originally from Washington State. So join me in welcoming my colleague, David Morris.
Well, as I said, I have some explaining to you. First of all, why am I dressed like this? I mean, this looks kind of weird, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah?
To get you on the recording, I should probably do that.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I was just saying, this kind of looks strange, doesn't it? In fact, when I showed up for work this morning, I was thinking, oh my goodness, my colleagues, what are they going to think of me when I'm dressed like this? So, actually, I've worn them first before. But, do you know what these are called? No? Have you ever heard the word Lederhosen? Yeah, that's a German word. Leder is leather, and Hosen are pants, leather pants. Lederhosen, yeah. And actually, I wanted to ask you, what grade are you all in? Kindergarten. That's a German word, isn't it? Kindergarten means a garden for children. Kindergarten, garden for children. So, there are a lot of German words that we use actually a lot in our language. So, I wanted also to tell you a bit about the German language here in this institution, the library. You probably know that this library is the biggest one in the world, right? Yeah. Biggest in the world, yeah. And probably the single largest language we have is English, right? Because this is an American institution. So that's the single largest language that we have. But what do you think the second largest is? Close. Actually. I'll give you a hint. It's German. German is the second largest language of all the materials that we have. Yeah, it is. We have more stuff in German than in any other language except English. In fact, we have 4 million books in German. 4 million books. I can't even imagine how much that is. I'm supposed to be able to imagine it because I'm in charge of a lot of them, but I really can't imagine it. And that's just books. We collect all kinds of other things too that aren't books. We collect music, we collect prints and photographs, manuscripts, which are hand-drawn things that people write. We collect all kinds of other things, and that's another 4 million things. So altogether we have like 8 million things in German in this institution. Yeah? And we get 30,000 more every year. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And one of the reasons for that is because German is such an important part of the history of America, because a lot of people came from Germany over many, many years to live here for various reasons. In fact, my mom is one of them. My mom is originally German. So that's just an overview of what we do here as far as German is concerned. Do you all have any questions at all? Yeah. Go ahead. Okay, why don't you think about it a bit and I'll call on somebody else, okay? And then come back when you're ready, all right? How do you say what? Microphone? Actually, the word is very similar. Microphone. Okay, you ready? Bus in Spanish? Oh, I'm afraid I'm the wrong person to ask there. Yeah, sure, go ahead. I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry. Yeah.
How do you speak train in German?
Train?
Yes.
Zug.
Zug.
It's a funny word, isn't it? Zug. Zug. Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you speak up a bit? Sorry, I'm sorry. How do you, what? I'm sorry, can you repeat? How do you, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
Last question, Dave.
Yeah, okay. Sure, okay. Go ahead. In German? Shirt. Like this, a shirt.
Yes, sure.
A hemd. Hemd. Okay. All right. It's been a real pleasure speaking with you in a bit of German. Sorry I can't do Spanish. But I really appreciate your questions. I hope you have a great time here, okay?
Great. Thank you very much. Okay. You know what I'm getting the impression of? I think it would help if you guys stood up and stretched for just a second and then sat right back down again like you were when you got here. Oh, yeah, just stretch for a second. You guys are good stretchers. Seriously, that helps, doesn't it?
Ja,
You need to like go around
in
in
the
circles.
European Reading Room.
Okay, go around in circle on your squares there. All right.
Sehr
then
gerne.
sit
Das war sehr
right
nett.
back down again. Awesome. You guys are good. Did you know that about kindergarten? You guys are a garden. You guys are like a garden of children. And look at that. I'm going to be thinking about that all day. Okay, so now it's my turn to introduce our second speaker today. Earlier when I asked you if you liked to read and if you like to write and if you like to draw, you all said yes. And my new friend likes to read and write and draw too. And she likes to travel and she likes to visit and she also speaks German and she's from Germany. So, here I go. I'm gonna be a little more formal than that. So, Antje Damm is a celebrated children's writer and illustrator. She was born in Wiesbaden, Germany, and she now lives with her husband and 4 children in a half-timbered house near Giessen. Is that right?
Gießen.
Giessen. Giessen. She has worked as an architect and has written and illustrated over a dozen books for children. The Visitor, one of her books, was selected as one of 10 New York Times and New York Public Library Best Illustrated Children's Books of 2018. Can you clap and help me welcome her?
Welcome. Yes, thank you very much for this inviting. I must say first, now we start, and first I must say something to you. Like you can hear, I'm not very good in speaking English, okay? But I hope we will understand each other, and I'll try my very best, okay? Okay. Now look, I've brought you a lot of pictures there, and the first picture, you see this map. And I've brought it to you because I want to show you where's Germany. This is all the world. And this little blue point here, this little blue thing is Germany. And this is America. And we are here now on this yellow point. And I've made a long, long travel with a plane, more about 10 hours, I think. And I've gone this red line with plane first, then this blue line, then this green line, and then yesterday I've made this little yellow line by train. And now I'm here, and I'm so happy to be here. Yes. And no. No. No, I show you. Now I show you the village where I live. This is a street where I live. It's a very small village. And this here is my house. It's a very old house. And I live there with my family, with my husband and with my 4 daughters, and with a lot of animals. I have a cat, and I have a very, very old turtle. You know, what do you think? How old is my turtle? 10 years. No, she's more older. 20 years, no, older. You? 40? No, she's 70 years old. Can you imagine how old she is? And this is something very strange. Look, my job is, the job I've learned is to construct and to build houses. I'm an architect. And this is a model of a house I've planned. This is a museum. And I show you this because building models is something we see a little bit later. Okay, and before of my 4 daughters, these are my 4 daughters, I've started to make picture books for them. When they were very small, when they were babies, I've started with picture books. And then step by step, now it's my job. And I don't plan houses. Yes. And these are some of the books I've made. It's about more than 30 books, I think, I've made till yet. And one of these books, I will show it to you now. And when you look at the books, you see there's written my name, Antje Damm. And there's only one name on each book, because that's the reason is why there's only one name. Sometimes there are 2 names on a book, when you look on a book. Sometimes one person writes a story of a book, and somebody draw the pictures. And I do all together, yes. And now I show you a picture of a book, okay? No, this is my little studio where I work, and you see there's a lot of stuff, a lot of pencils. What do you think will be needed to make a book? Have you an idea? Somebody? Yes? Okay. What else? Yes? Yes, a glue. Yes, that's very important. And what else?
A pen.
A pen. That's great. Yes, sure. Yes. What else? Paper. Yes. And there's something very, very important. This is something in your head. You must have a pen. Yes, and something else. And you must have an idea, really? Okay.
I have an idea.
Wie das Ding. This doesn't work. Really? Ah, now it. Okay. And this is a picture I've drawn for a book. Do you like this picture?
Yes.
Really?
It's funny.
Oh, you're so good kids you are. You like it, really?
Yes.
What can you see on my picture? This is a picture about boredom. I have drawn it about boredom. What do you see? What? Ah, a chair. That's great, yes. A person. You see a person, really. That's true. What do you see? Yes? A bed. Okay. You see a lot of things, but I want to tell you, this is not a ready picture. This is only a sketch. I've drawn very, very fast. This is my first idea. And now I show you the picture I've drawn a little bit better, okay? Yes. And now you see some more details, really? Yes. What do you see what you first haven't seen? Son. You?
I see a cat.
You see a cat, yes, that's true. What else?
I see boots.
Ah, you see boots, yes, great.
I see a person.
You see the person, and now you see it's a little girl, really? Yes.
I see a cat.
You see also a cat, yes, you?
I see a rain jacket.
Ah, yes, that's true.
I see a boat.
Oh, you're so good. Where's the boat? Where do you see the boat? Outside, in the window is a boat, yes, that's true. Now I've drawn it like this. And now there's something I can do for the picture that it's a little bit funnier, friendlier. What can I do?
I see yarn.
What that? Yarn? Yarn, the yarn. This is yarn, really? I have to learn English, you see. I don't know this word. That's great. Yarn, okay. I have to remember in Germany. I have learned yarn. That's great. Yes, and now I have added color to my picture. Now it's a finished color. And now we will start to look at a book I've brought you. We don't look at this book, but on another book. And I show you now 2 pages of my book. And this is the first page of my book and the last page of my book. And now we look at, we look at this picture. My idea for this book was that a room changes very much. And this is the beginning of the book. And you can look at this room and perhaps you can describe what you see in this room. It's what?
Stairs.
Stairs. You can see stairs. But do you like this room? Want you live in this room? On the top? No. It's a little bit scary, really? No?
I like the rainbow.
Yes, I like also this. But what? You like the rainbow. I'm also. What do you think? Who can live in this gray room on the top? Who can live there? Who? A scary
Monster.
master? Oh, yes. I'm a ghost, you think?
A scary man.
A scary man.
Slaughterman.
Who?
It's Slenderman.
Slenderman. What?
A clown.
What this?
Oh, Pennywise. Talking about Pennywise.
What this? Cleo?
A scary clown.
A clown, a clown, a creepy clown. Yes, that's true. Do you want that I draw you who lives in this room? Yes? Okay, I will try it. Let's see. Ooh, what that? Yes, a very old girl, you know. A scary old woman, really? And now I will tell you the story from this woman. Her name is Elise. Elise. And now we will have a look about what Elise's happened today. Okay. Elise was scared of everything. She was scared of spiders, scared of people, and scared of trees. So she never went out night or day. Is somebody of you scared of spiders too? Now? Oh, there are some. Please, we have said we want to raise the hand, though it's more easier to understand each other, okay? So, who is scared of spiders? There are some of you. Who's scared about people? You? Yes? You are scared about people? Ah, okay. And you? Of who? Monsters. Yes, that's a good idea to be scared about monsters. But do you know why somebody can be scared about trees? That's very strange, really.
Yeah, because they make them alive.
Why it could be?
I'm scared of
Okay. I have an idea. Now we stand up and we make a tree. Make a tree. A big tree. Ooh. Yes. All the other people are scared about our tree. We are wood? A forest. We are a big forest now, in the middle of the library. Okay. Thank you. Now you can sit down. Okay. We will look about Elise now. Someday, something very, very strange has happened, and I show you now. Elise liked her house to be neat and tidy, so she cleaned it every morning, and sometimes she opened the window and let in fresh air. And then one day, something unbelievable happened. You see what happened, really? What has happened?
She's scared.
Yes, she's scared about, but scared about what?
A toy.
No. Look about what's flying into her window.
Bird.
Yes, an airplane. That's right.
Paper.
Yes, a paper airplane. A strange thing flew in through the window and landed at her feet. And Elise looked at it. That'll have to go, she decided. She scooped it into the...
Trash can.
No.
Trash can.
Do you know what she's doing?
Sweeping.
She opened the door of this little, how do you call this? Her stove into the, she opened the door of the stove and then she threw the paper plane into the fire and so it burned completely. Yes. And then she thinks, oh, now I have resolved all my problems. There's no paper plane and I'm very happy. But in the night, something happened again. She was too scared to sleep. What do you think? What has happened in this picture? Yes, a lot of paper planes, but why? What's happened?
Because the paper plane might hit her in the eye.
Ah, okay. Do you think so? Or yes. What do you want to say?
It might stab her in her leg.
But perhaps, it's only a dream Elise has. Could be.
It's a dream. Nothing.
Now, after a little time, she sleeps a little bit, and in the morning, she wakes up, and then the next thing has happened. The next morning, she heard knocking. No one ever knocked at her door. Why would they? She certainly wouldn't answer it. But the knocking didn't stop. Can you help me, please? Can we all knock about the bottle? Yes? Oh, thank you. Oh, it's so loud. And Elise, oh, I can't hear it anymore. And then what do you think? What will she do now?
She opened the door.
Oh, I'm not sure. Yes, you think?
She did.
We will see. We will see.
I told you.
In the end, you are right. She opened the door. And she started. I'm here for my plane, said the boy. Oh. And can I visit your bathroom? It's urgent, he added. What shall I do? Wondered Elise.
She slammed the door in his face.
No. Oh, okay. Then she heard herself say, the bathroom is upstairs on the left. And the boy climbed the stairs and disappeared. It seemed like forever. And then he came back.
Why is
Look what's happened on this picture. There's happened something very strange.
It's something weird on the stairs and the floor.
What's happened?
His shorts is red. That means his shorts is dripping down.
We will look. Who is that? He asked. Elise looked at the picture. He waited patiently. It's me when I was young, she said with a little smile. I was invited to a dance and I wore my prettiest dress. Cool, said the boy, and he looked around some more. Oh.
It's changing color.
Have you read them all? He asked. I have, said Elise, every single one. Will you read one to me? Oh. It was a long time since Elise had read to anyone. The boy wanted to hear every story in the book. And I think Elise has picked up a very, very fat book out of the bookshelf. And it was a book with many, many fairy tales, I think so. And yes, that book, really. But after a time, he wanted to play. Can you see what they play together?
I see.
Yes, that's right. Can you see the little boy?
Yeah, I see his feet sticking out.
Yes, that's right. All children see the little boy. Right, we raise a hand, okay? Oh, so many children. Yes.
He's behind the closet.
Yes. Okay, they play a lot of things. What can they play together? Hide and seek, and what else?
Tag.
Ah, tag, okay. What else? Mm-hmm. Yes? I don't know this game, really. Okay, they play a lot of things, but after playing, he got hungry, and Elise buttered him a slice of bread. I think you should probably go home now, she said. That sounded a little bit sad. Why it sounded a little bit sad, do you think? Can you help me? Why she's sad? A little bit louder, please. Yes, she doesn't want the little boy to leave, that's right. But why, do you think?
Because she'll miss him.
Yes, that's right. Okay, yes? You?
When he leaves, she's gonna be sad and she'll never see him again.
Ah, yes, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yes, you are so right. I think so. What's your name? Asks the boy. I'm Elise, said Elise. And you? Emil, that's a boy. Emil is a German name. Do you know this name? Also in
Yes.
America? Emil, yes?
Emil.
Emil is a really German name, and my nephew has the same name, and I have made the book for him, so the little boy named Emil. Bye, Elise. It's fun at your house. He waved goodbye. Do you want to wave goodbye also for him? Okay, we wave goodbye, and to Elise he waved goodbye. Bye for now, Emil, she said. And when it grew dark now, the day is ending, Elise knew exactly what she wanted to do. And now I show you what she wanted to do.
Draw.
Draw? Is she drawing, really?
Make a plane for
Yes.
airplane.
Yes. Oh, you are so great. She wants to make a paper plane. But look at the picture. It's not so easy for her. It's a hard work. There are all the papers. Paper crumble. The paper crumble on the floor. It's a hard work.
The paper airplane, the blue one is coming from the kid.
That is, she has burned it. You remember? It's not there, and now she wants to make a new paper plane for Emil, really. And now this is the last page of my book, and you see Elise has done it. Now the story in my book is ending, but I hope that the story from Emil and Elise is not ending and that it goes on. What do you think now? What do you think? What will happen?
Because it's another page.
There's another page, but this is really the last page. You see the room, how it has changed, really. We have started there. Ah, yes. And now something has happened with the room, really.
I know that. Rainbow. Rainbow. I love rainbow. I love rainbow too.
What do you think? What will happen now with Emil and Elise? Is there
She'll get it back.
something else? Yes?
Give it back.
Yes.
She won't be scared anymore.
I hope so, yes. Yes. I hope so. Perhaps also she go out of her house. It can be possible now. Yes. Yes. And perhaps Emil comes again. I don't know. Yes. Yes. A little bit louder, please. Okay. Do you like my story from Emil and Elise? Yes, really? No, I want to show you a little bit about how I've made the pictures, because you see, these pictures are not drawn really. I've constructed them like a model, and I show you now a little model, and I hope I need some light. And you see, the real model I photographed is big like this. Perhaps we have also a picture about. This was the starting of the model, and it's like that. And you see, I have
So for every scene you
put
did that?
oh,
Just about every...
excuse me. Yes. So, you see, this is one little model I've made to show you how I have constructed these pictures. And then I have taken photos about many photos. Yes. And these are all the little figures. And the figures are like that. That is Elise. And can you find one figure is not in the book? These are all figures from my book, but only one, isn't in the book. Do you know? It's very difficult to find it. Yes?
The one with the parrot.
The one with?
With the parrot.
With the...
I know what the figure missing. I know what it's missing.
what do you think? I don't understand.
I know what's missing.
That one?
Turning around.
Ah, no, that one is in the book. I show you where this one, the turning around. Yes, you're right, but this one is in the book on this page. Look on that. There she is. Really? You see? Ah, yes. Okay, you?
When the paper airplane flies into the window, and she threw it in the oven. What? It's missing that.
No, look.
Right there.
Look, this one is not in the book. This one with closed eyes is really not in the book. The others are all in my book. Yes. Okay. And Here you see the page from the night. It was a very hard work to make this page because I've constructed all these little small paper planes, and I've hang them up with little Fäden, strings. Yes, you see the little strings, and then I have made a photo and have put in different colors to the picture. This is a red night, and this is a irgendwie. This is a picture from the book. Okay. And now I want to show you. Oh, nee, these are two. I want to show you. This is a printing machine. When you want to have a book, make a book, you have the pictures. It must be printed now. And I photographed this machine, and this is a very, very big machine. And out of the machine don't come a ready book. I've brought you something. This is a very big sheet with all of my book is on this sheet. Okay? A printed sheet. And it's printed also on the other side. Look. Yes. Such a great sheet. And then this sheet. Yes, and then the sheet will be folded. I don't know, perhaps like this. I'm wrong now, but okay. Yes, it will be folded and then will be bound, and then it's a ready book. And now I have a question. Do you know there are this Eimer? Farbeimer, how do you call this? Yes, you need a lot of, you need different colors to print a book, yes? And do you know how many colors will be needed to print a book? It's a very difficult question.
130.
130, yes. Might be. So much? 1,000,000, oh yes. No, you are not right. I will show you how many colors will be needed. Only 4 colors. This is only black, blue, red, and yellow. And now we make something, we take a magnifying glass, okay? And we go very near by a printed page, and then you can see this. Wait. Oh, a lot of points, little dots. They are printed one of about each one, eins aufs andere.
One each.
Yes, one each. And these are only blue, yellow, red, and black dots. Okay. There you see the dots all separated, and when you put them together, you have a very, very colorful picture. It's like a wonder.